15-minute online course for $20 and do weddings in the parking lot. It is great to be here at Mic Drop Comedy. I say that because not that long ago I went to my first open mic. I did it at the campus of my school. I go to UNT, which if you don't know is a music and art school. So you can imagine how that went. Filled with act after act of guitar, singing chorus, melody, and it's all interrupted by some fat guy in a suit, angry talking for 5 minutes. I looked crazy. It's like cable TV, you know? 1 minute you got a Frank Sinatra singing My Way, and the next channel is Donald Trump giving a speech about wanting things his way. I'm not saying I'm Trump, no. But those music kids in the audience might as well have been. Being an adult's really weird. I'm 19 now. I've been doing comedy since I was 15. But I'm an adult now. I'm in college. It's great. Aside from grocery shopping. I had to grocery shop by myself for the very first time the other day. It was horrifying. I walked in, I started crying immediately. I was confused. Mom? Mom, where are you? I think you left me at the front entrance. She goes, what are you talking about? You're in college. I was like, oh no. And I had to let go of the employee's hand I'd been holding. The other scary thing about grocery shopping is I get stopped for samples all the time. And I am far too nice to say what I'm really thinking. You know, someone comes up to me and they're like, do you want a sample? I want to say, get out of my face, I don't know you. But instead I have to look at them and be like, oh, I would love that. So some guy comes up to me for a sample of Mott's cereal. And if you don't know what Mott's cereal is, let me give you a picture. Imagine the worst thing you've ever had in your life. Put a little bit of apple cinnamon on it, put it in a really ugly box. You got Mott's cereal. So he looks at me and he says, do you want to try some? And I said, honestly, man, I'd rather have rat poison. What'd you say? Oh. I said, of course, man, I'd love to. First mistake, because he pours me way more than a sample. And I'm looking at my bucket that he just handed me, and he makes eye contact with me, which is how I knew. He heard me. He heard everything I said. And I have to choke down this bucket. He goes, go on, enjoy. And I'm like, it's good. He goes, really? It's good? You're gonna buy some then, right? I have 3 boxes of Mott's cereal sitting in my house because not only did he make me try this terrible product, but he upsold me and didn't get commission for it. It's just evil to be evil. It's crazy. My English class is full of crazy people. Very crazy people. Our professor had us share our hot takes to get us to think outside the box and be comfortable sharing our opinions. So one guy stands up and he says, I don't think pineapple belongs on pizza. Fair point, you know. We talked about that for 45 minutes. And I was like, wow, we just wasted so much time on something everybody knows the answer to. Right, guys? We got a few weirdos in here. Okay. And then there's 5 minutes left of class. 5 minutes. And this girl stands up proudly, like this was her moment to share with the world that she was insane. She puts her hand up and she says, I don't think outer space is real. Whoa! We're in college. Did you just say that? And then she walks out. I was so baffled and terrified. It's that same feeling you get when you send a text to the wrong person. You know, when you're like, if you were a dessert, I'd want to eat you all night. And then your mom replies. She's like, what the hell is wrong with you? Weren't you just crying at a grocery store? I'm like, damn it, Mom. My history teacher is really scary too. She always gives us these projects that just don't make any sense. She's like, all right, class, today you're going to design an amusement park themed on World War II. Like, oh, goody, right? Because I go to an amusement park and the first thing I think is, oh, I want to go on a ride about D-Day. All right, folks, line up for the Pearl Harbor plunge. Like, what are we talking about? Or line up for the Axis of Evil teacups, where the spinning is not nearly as scary as trying to dodge the political chaos. I mean, people react to political chaos and motion sickness the same way. They look up at the sky and hope it goes away. The fan favorite, Hiroshima, the ride. It's very loud and bright, so for your safety, we recommend sun protection. SPF 10,000. Instead of Mickey Mouse walking around the park, the character we had taking pictures with kids was Joseph Stalin. And And Miss Wilson saw this and she lost her mind. Are you crazy? Stalin was a murderer, a dictator. He had a ruthless empire. And I looked at her and I said, oh yeah? You know who I just saw at Disneyland the other day? That's right, I saw Darth Vader. And for those of you who don't know, Darth Vader is Joseph Stalin, but he's got a really cool costume. He's Joseph Stalin, but he's got a cape and a theme song. So Miss Wilson, Stalin wore a suit and he scared people. Darth Vader wears a suit and he chokes people from across the room. He's Stalin, but he's got a way better marketing team. So Miss Wilson, if I give Joseph Stalin a giant space station, since apparently a nuclear superweapon isn't cool enough, would he be awesome then? Because he's starting to check off a lot of boxes. It feels like all he needs now is a mask and some heavy breathing, and you've got a supervillain. Like seriously, Stalin kills millions and he's a villain. Darth Vader kills planets, and he gets to a ride at Hollywood Studios. She said she would film my group until we got an idea for a video game. Is everything all right back there? It's louder than the actual show. I don't even... Getting some good drinks tonight? What you drinking?
Some beer and some vodka.
I wouldn't know. I drink water. People ask me for drink recommendations. I'm like, you're asking the wrong guy. Am I crazy to you or something? I drink Modelo's in the parking lot. No. But we decided to pitch an idea for a video game themed on the COVID-19 pandemic. We called it Nobody is Out on the Street Fighter. And it made an hit. My best friend is an atheist, so it's real awkward being a reverend around him. I feel evil. But we joked to him, we're like, you should try praying. He's like, no. I'm like, just try praying, maybe something will come true. He goes, okay, and he finally did it. He prays and he says, prays this little atheist prayer. God, I don't know if you're listening, but it's me, Nate. Like God would forget who he is. It's me and Nate. I don't know if you're real, but if you are, just give me a sign. Make something crazy happen. Make the Eagles lose to the Cowboys in the greatest game of the year. And then it happened. Give it up for the Cowboys, right? No Cowboys fans? All right. But then it happened, and he came to me and he said, Chase, I could call for miracles. And I, as a Christian, I was like, oh no, he's cracked the code. All you gotta do is not believe, and suddenly everything you pray for happens. He told all his atheist friends, and they all started praying all kinds of stuff. Lord, please, if you're real, please make H-E-B shut down on Christmas and everybody gets groceries for free. And it happened. Lord, if you're real, please make Texas freeze over for a week straight and leave all the streets slippy and slidey. And then it happened. You can thank my atheist friends for that one, guys. And then the greatest prayer of all. Lord, I don't know if you're real, but if you are, please make I-35 safe and drivable, and all the construction clears up. We're still waiting on that one. It's the one thing you can't give us. No. I-35 and 380 are the worst places on earth. Not even God can save them. I visited Ephesus one summer, and if you don't know, Ephesus is this ancient Christian civilization in Turkey. It's basically Bible Disneyland, reference. It's basically Bible Disneyland. And so we're touring Ephesus, these beautiful marble pillars and these statues. And our tour guide, he points up at a pillar and he says, these inscriptions say that St. John walked right here. And this atheist guy in the back was like, St. John didn't even exist. And the tour guide was like, no matter what you believe, these inscriptions signify that he would have walked right here. And the atheist guy, he goes, they also draw the earth being round. Oh, hold on a second. Hold on, man. What are you talking about? He goes, well, if they draw St. John being real, and they also draw the earth being round when we know it's flat, wouldn't that mean St. John's fake too? I said, we! There is no we here, my friend. You are the crazy one, not us. And that's when it hit me. I'm talking to one of the most insane types of people on the earth. You know how screwed up you gotta be an atheist and a flat earther? There's nothing wrong with being an atheist, no. But you don't get to be lost spiritually and geographically. This guy doesn't believe in God or a globe. Pick a struggle, man. And So the tour guide ends the show like a saint. He shows us out to the exit and he says, God bless you all. Flat Earth Freddy back there like, yeah, right. It's really hard being a teenager. When I did go grocery shopping, I still talk to that employee. Still talk to her. She walks me through the candy aisle every now and then. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. And she's one of those, those sassy black grandmas that says sugar. It was her. And she said, praise be Jesus after every sentence. It's crazy. So I call her up every time I go to Walmart and I'm like, Candace, can you walk me through the chip aisle again? And she goes, sure thing, sugar. I'm already here. Praise be Jesus. My name is Chase Ingram. Thank you very much.